just for the sheer sake of getting the information on how to invest for someone like yourself out there, tell us a little bit about the fund. Like, what's it called? How do we find you? Like, give us all that information.
Sure. So the fund is called REM Fund 1 LP. And you could actually find it on Relli. So I really recommend everybody to check it out. My fund is structured in two parts, a Class A and a Class B. Class A giving preferential treatment because they're the first ones that are coming in. And what the type of assets that we actually go after are the three key components, which I mentioned earlier, which is a fix and flip, fix and hold. Fix and hold, if it generates more than a 6 cap, we'll hold. Land development, which is more of a ground up, single family, 1 to 4, including if we can build out ADUs. We don't mind those either, you know? And the third component is larger scale multifamily, you know? And the problem with multifamily is that, you know, you put a lot of money towards it. So most of our deal structures that we really are looking for are partnerships with landowners. So we don't have to deploy as much capital. Because the fix and flip is just to keep on churning money. You don't want to have idle capital in your bank because just from inflation, you're losing money, you know? So you want to keep on churning that money with these short-term deals, while the midterm and the long-term, which are ground-up construction and multifamily, are meant to facilitate long-term wealth creation, you know? So it really helps us generate a much better return than most funds do. And keep in mind, our fund operates in Southern California. Tell me a fund that operates strictly in Southern California that could generate a double-digit return.
There aren't many.
Yeah.
As someone who constantly is looking at funds, there are very few.
So I'll give you a prime example. Grant Cardone, amazing guy. He's a great educator. He's a great salesman. Look at every single one of his assets. He buys stuff in the Midwest where there's high cap areas, right? What happens then? It's not that hard to make money in those areas. So because he's always focused strictly on cash flow, right? And two, from a financing component, if you look at the lender's criteria, he could buy something that's at 8 cap, put the least amount of money down, and still generate a great return. And that's not rocket science. You could do it, and you could be a novice investor and can do it. You know, anybody that has a little bit of capital can go to the Midwest. The problem is always about the other operational factors that you have to build out. You know, so hence for me, when I do a lot of small assets, it helps because it's one of those that we're just churning money constantly and having that money grow.
Consistent singles and doubles.
Yeah.
Win the game. I get it. I love it.
I hope me bringing up Grant Cardone.
No, there's no issues there. He's
Okay,
a staple in the market. He's out there and active, right?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, we're all trying to bring more attention to these passive investments for average consumers to participate.
Yep.
Get involved with people like yourself. And the beauty of it is that you can diversify your money into a bunch of different places. You want to put a little money with Grant Cardone and go get in the Midwest, and by all means.
Yep.
You can also invest here in SoCal with Pavan.
Yep.
So with that being said, Pavan, thank you for giving us a little tour and giving us some insight. Check him out on Relli if you guys want to see more information about Pavan's fund. Go check him out at relli.co. See you guys soon.